All right. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah Kwitash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth and who rule well in this truth. Shout out to the 144,000 and the elect that scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. Peace and mercy unto you. You Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans, you Seminole Indians, West Indians, Haitians, and Brazilians. You are the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speaks of. You are the true chosen people of the book. All right. I want to start off with Jeremiah 6 and 17. All right. So let's just get right into it and I'm going to read it. All right. Jeremiah 6 and 17. It says, also I set watchmen over you. All right. Watchman is another name for a prophet. So the Lord has set up watchmen, prophets, all right, over the nation of Israel, all right, to teach them and to warn them about the Most High, all right, through the word of the Lord, all right. Also, I set watchmen over you, saying, hearken to the sound of the trumpet. But they said, we will not hearken. Yeah, the sound of the trumpet is talking about the word of the Lord, all right. That's that trumpet that is being blown, all right, through the prophets, all right, unto the nation of Israel, because the word of the Lord is only for the nation of Israel. It is for no other people. It is for no other nation, all right. So matter of fact, let's get that, all right. Let's get Psalms 147, all right, to prove that the word of the Lord, all right, is only dealing with one nation. He only gave his word to one nation. He didn't give it to all people. All right, because the Lord only loves one people. All right, so let's get Psalms 147 and 19. All right, Psalms 147:19, it says, he showeth his word unto Jacob. Jacob represents the nation of Israel, because Israel comes out of the seed of Jacob. All right, Jacob birthed the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. All right, he showeth his word unto Jacob, which represents the Israelites, meaning he showed his word unto the Israelites, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. You see? All right. He has not dealt so with any nation. The Lord doesn't deal with any other nation besides the nation of Israel. He only gave his word unto Jacob. He only gave his word unto the nation of Israel. He didn't give his word to nobody else. All right. So when it says right here, also I set watchmen over you, saying, hearken to the sound of the trumpet. That sound of the trumpet is the word of the Lord. All right. You Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans, you're supposed to hearken unto the sound of the of this trumpet, which is the word of the Lord. You're supposed to tremble at the word of the Lord. All right. But they said, we will not hearken. Yeah, because you Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans, you are the most hard-headed, most rebellious, all right, the most hard-headed people on the planet Earth, man. When it comes to the Most High, man, you people don't even, the Most High doesn't even cross your mind, man. The word of the Lord doesn't even cross your mind, man. All right, it says, but they said, we will not hearken. All right. And those people that won't hearken is known as the 2/3, all right? Because 2/3 of you Negroes, you Latinos, and you Native Americans, you're going to have to perish on this side, all right? By the way of martial law, all right? By the way of Jacob's trouble, all right? The nuclear missiles hitting America, all right? The ones that didn't hearken unto the true prophets telling you to come back to the Lord, you're going to perish, man, all right? By nuclear fire, man. By nuclear fire. Matter of fact, let's get that, all right? Let's get Zechariah, all right? Zechariah, the 13th chapter, all right? Oh, man. Now, let's do it like this. All right, Zechariah 13 and 8, it says, and it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, saith Yahweh, 2 parts therein shall cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. Yeah, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die. All right, 2/3 of the nation of Israel, 2/3 of you Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans, all right, are predestined to die on this side. It is prophecy. You are predestined to not hear and hearken unto the word of the Lord. You are predestined to be destroyed because you didn't want to hear and hearken unto the prophets. All right, when they were trying to call you, all right, to come back to the Most High, man. All right, and it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, two parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. Yeah, all right. So 1/3 of you Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans are going to be saved. All right, which is the 144,000 and the great multitude that follows behind it, man. All right, and I will bring the third part through the fire, which is the elect. I will refine them as silver is refined, and I will try them as gold is tried. Yeah, because the elect, all right, their faith is going to be tried, all right? But that's really the Lord cleansing us, all right? Because we got to go through hell before we can get into the kingdom of heaven, all right? It tells you that in Wisdom of Solomon. I think it's Wisdom of Solomon. Wisdom of Solomon, the 7th chapter, all right? It says you got to go through trials and tribulation. Matter of fact, let's get it because I don't want to butcher it, all right? Wisdom of Solomon, let's get it. Wisdom of Solomon, I think it's the 7th chapter if I'm not mistaken. All right. Hold on a sec. Let me go into my book. I got my apocrypha right here. Hold on a sec. No, it's not Wisdom of Solomon. It's 2nd Ezra, I think. Let's see. Hold on a second. Give me a second. Yeah, 2nd Ezra's. All right, 2nd Ezra's, the 7th chapter. I don't know why I was thinking that it was in all right, let's start at 9. All right, 2nd Ezra's 9 and no, 7 and 9, my bad. It says no, I'll start at 7. It says the entrance thereof is narrow and is set in a dangerous place to fall. All right, that's talking about the way of this truth. All right, that narrow path is talking about this faith, this good fight. All right, the entrance thereof is narrow and is set in a dangerous place to fall, like as if there were a fire on the right hand and on the left a deep water, and one only path between them both, even between the fire and the water, so small there could but one man go there at once. Yeah, because this fight of faith, man, it's a hard fight, man. All right, because the scriptures say, when you come to serve the Lord, prepare thy heart for temptation. All right, because the true men, the true prophets of the Lord, man, they get attacked by demons all the time, man. All right, trying to throw us off this path. All right. Because once you come to serve the Lord, you got Satan right there behind you, man. All right. If this city now were given unto a man for an inheritance, if he never shall pass the danger set before it, how shall he receive this inheritance? Yeah. How are you going to receive the kingdom of heaven if you don't go through the hell first, man? You got to go through hell before you could get into the kingdom of heaven. The Lord is going to try us. He's going to try our faith, man, to see if we really about it, man. All right. The Lord is testing us, man. He's going to try us like gold is tried, man, in the fire. We have to go through that fire, that hell, man. All right. The Lord is going to put all types of hell up on us, man. But he's really strengthening us, man. All right. Because we're going to come out on top, man. All right, I will bring the third part through the fire. I will refine them as silver is refined. Yeah, because what the Lord is really doing, he's cleansing us, man. We got to be cleansed before we step foot in the kingdom, man. Step back foot into the Holy Land, man. All right, and I will bring the third part through the fire. I will refine them as silver is refined. I will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, Yahweh is my power. All right. So those 2/3 that will not hearken, all right, unto the prophets, unto that trumpet that's being blown, which is the word of the Lord. All right, they're gonna be destroyed. All right, the scriptures say right here, let's read it again. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith Yahweh, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die. 2/3 of the nation of Israel, 2/3 of you Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans. All right, most of the nation of Israel is going to be destroyed by nuclear fire, man. All right, you're either going to die in those concentration camps. All right, when those FEMA camps, when martial law comes about, man. When all this hell, death, and destruction, this pain and sorrow and misery breaks forth out here in America, man, you 2/3 are gonna perish, all right, and you're not gonna perish in the name of the Lord, all right. You're gonna be destroyed, man, all right. Some of you gonna be risen up again to be from your graves just to be destroyed by the nuclear fire, man, all right. So let's go back into Jeremiah 6. It says Jeremiah 6:17. Also, I set watchmen over you, yeah, because since the beginning of time, the Lord has set up prophets on earth, man. All right, to preach the word of the Lord, man. All right, saying, hearken to the sound of the trumpet. Yeah, you gotta hearken to the sound of the trumpet, the word of the Lord. You're supposed to tremble at the word of the Lord, man. You're supposed to tremble at this trumpet, man. So that's the alarm that the prophets are sounding off, man. Because we're telling you that America is going to be destroyed, that death and hell and destruction is coming, man. But y'all don't want to listen. You think we're bugged out of our minds, man. But this is what the word of the Lord is talking about. All right? But they said, we will not hearken. Yeah, because you Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans, you are the most rebellious, most hard-headed, most stiff-necked people on the place of this earth, man. On the face of this earth. Matter of fact, let's get that. Let's get that Isaiah 30. Let's get that Isaiah 30. All right. Isaiah 30 and 9. All right. So it says, this is a rebellious people, lying children. Children that will not hear the law of Yahweh. All right. You Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans. You are the most rebellious people on this planet Earth, man. All right, you love to rebel against the Most High, man. You love to not hearken onto His word, man. All right, that this is a rebellious people, lying children. Yeah, because you Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans, y'all wicked as hell, man. All right, children that will not hear the word of the Lord. Yeah, the Most High, the word of the Most High is the last thing that crosses your mind. All right, the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. He's the last thing that all you niggas is trying to be is rappers. All right, chase after some damn skirt, drink some Hennessy, smoke some Bally, all right, smoke a blunt. That's all you niggas want to do, man. That's all you niggas, that's all you Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans want to do. You don't want to hearken unto the law of the Lord. You don't want to return to the Lord, man. All right, matter of fact, let's get the book of Baruch. All right, let's get the book of Baruch, man. All right, I think it's the 2nd chapter. All right, if I'm not mistaken. Let me go into my scriptures real quick. All right. The book of Baruch. Hold on a second. Give me a second. I know you can hear my pages flipping. Let me start at I'll start at 30. All right. This is Baruch 2 and 30. For I knew that they would not hear me. All right. Because it is a stiff-necked people. All right. Stiff-necked means to be hard-headed. You Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans, you are the most hard-headed people on the face of this earth, man. All right. The last thing that crosses your mind is the word of the Lord. All right. The Lord himself, man. All right. When you see the prophets and when you see the prophets, all right, out on the highways and hedges teaching his truth, all right, y'all just walk past, man. Y'all don't even come up and inquire, man. You just walk past, man. All right. You're supposed to stop and see what this is about, man. All right. For I knew that they would not hear me because it is a stiff-necked people. But in the land of their captivities, which is here in America, all right, they shall remember themselves. Yeah, because the elect is going to wake up, the 144,000 and the rest of the 1/3, that great multitude, all right, that were chosen to be saved, all right, out of this coming nuclear destruction. All right. It says, but in the land of their captivities, they shall remember themselves, because the prophets were set up all right, to stir their minds up by the way of remembrance, all right, to make them remember who they really are, man, which is the true Israelites that the Bible speaks of, you Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans, all right. Matter of fact, let me get that, all right. Let's get it in 2 Peter's. All right, let's get 2 Peter's 3. All right. So it says right here, this second epistle, beloved, matter of fact, I'll get it like this. All right, this second epistle, beloved, I now write unto you in both which I stir up your pure minds by the way of remembrance. All right. So that's what the prophets were out here to were set up, man. The Lord set up prophets out here to reel in the elect, all right, to bring them back into remembrance, all right, because the Lord said in the land of their captivities they shall remember themselves, all right, remember who they really are, all right, wake up to the fact that they're the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speaks of. But this is only going to come to the elect, man, all right. This is only going to come to the elect. Some Israelites, some of the 2/3 know they're Israelites, all right. All right, some were brought into this truth, all right? They were woken up to who they really are just so they could be destroyed, all right? Because some of them know that they're Israelites, all right, they haven't came back to the Most High, man. All right, they're not keeping the laws, all right? They're not teaching this truth, all right? They're preaching false doctrines, all right? They're telling you that Esau, Edom can make it and all that stuff, man. Hell nah, man. All right? This second epistle, beloved, I now write unto you in both which I stir up your pure minds by the way of remembrance. Matter of fact, let's get Jude. Let's get the book of Jude. Yeah, the book of Jude. All right, the first chapter. It says, I will therefore put you in remembrance, though ye once knew this. That's right. How that Yahweh have saved the people out of the land of Egypt, afterward destroyed them that believed not. All right. So the ones that don't believe not are going to be destroyed, because you got people, all right, you got some of the Israelites, all right, that still didn't believe after the Lord took them out of the land of Egypt, man. All right, all those great works and marvelous wonders that the Most High did for the nation of Israel, all right, it says afterward destroyed them that believe not, man. How hard-headed and stiff-necked you gotta be, all right, to not hearken into and know that Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah is the Most High, man. All right, I will therefore put you in remembrance, though ye once knew this. All right, because in the ancient world we knew who we are. All right, but the prophets in this time were set up to wake up the elect. All right, to bring them back into our inheritance. All right. So let me get let me go back into Jeremiah. All right, let's get Jeremiah again. Hold on a sec. Jeremiah 17, 6 and 17. All right, it says, also I set watchmen over you, all right, saying, hearken to the sound of the trumpet. But they said, we will not hearken. Yeah, and that sound of the trumpet is talking about the word of the Lord. You're supposed to tremble at the sound of the trumpet, man. All right? You're supposed to tremble at the word of the Lord when you hear it, man. All right? But only the elect is going to tremble when they hear it, man. The Lord said, my sheep hear, let's get it. Let's get that. My sheep hear my voice and they follow me. All right. So this is the book of John 10 and 27. This is Yahweh Shai speaking. This is the Messiah speaking. He said, my sheep, all right, the elect, my sheep hear my voice. I know them and they follow me. All right. So the elect, all right, when they hear the voice of the Lord, all right, the word of the Lord, all right, they follow the Lord, man. They follow Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah. They hearken unto Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah, man. But 2/3 of you, all right, 2/3 of you Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans, like we read in Zechariah 13 and 8, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die. 2/3 of you, all right, will not hearken. all right, will not hearken, but they said we will not hearken, all right. You didn't tremble, all right, at the sound of the trumpet, all right, and you're supposed to tremble in fear, all right, at the word of the Lord, the sound of that trumpet, all right, that the prophets are teaching when they're out on the highways and hedges, man. That's that trumpet that they are blowing, man. Let's get that. Amos 3. All right, so it says Amos 3 and 6. All right, shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people be not afraid? Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord has not done it? All right, but the point I want to get: shall a trumpet be blown in a city? All right, and the people not be afraid? Yeah, because back in the ancient times, all right, whenever war popped off, they blew the trumpet. They sounded the alarm to let you know that war was coming. All right. And that's what we're doing here with the word of the Lord, all right? We're sounding that trumpet. We're blowing that alarm, man. And you're supposed to be afraid. You're supposed to tremble at the word of the Lord, man. All right? Because America is going to be destroyed. All right? This is what the true prophets of the Lord are telling you, man. That America is going to be destroyed and wiped off the face of this earth, man. When you hear that, you're supposed to be like, oh, shit, man, I don't want to be destroyed in that nuclear fire. Shit, I want to serve. Let's serve the Lord then. Let's obey the Lord. That's the mindset you're supposed to have, man. Right? You're supposed to tremble at that. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city and the Lord has not done it? Yeah, because the Lord is the one that brings bad times, all right, upon this earth. He's the Lord created evil, all right? He created righteousness and he created wickedness, man. All right, that's a balance, all right? Because a lot of you people, oh, the Lord doesn't bring evil or nothing like that. Nah, man. The Lord is the one that brings evil upon this earth. Because the word evil, all right, when you break it down, evil meaning time and ill meaning bad. So that's what the word evil means, bad times, all right? Shall there be evil in the city and the Lord has not done it? Yeah, because the Lord controls both sides. He controls the righteous side and he controls the wicked side. Did not the Lord create Satan? All right? Is not Satan wicked? All right? So you people got the wrong idea of who the Heavenly Father is. Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, man. All right? The Lord is a balance. All right? Shall a trumpet be blown in the city and the people not be afraid? Come on, man. Now let's get Joel, because this is what I really had wanted to get into. Joel 2 and 1, it says, blow ye a trumpet in Zion. All right, so the Lord is telling the true prophets and the true servants of the Lord, all right, to blow that trumpet in Zion. The trumpet is the scriptures, man, the word of the Lord. The Lord said to preach that trumpet, the word of the Lord, in Zion. Zion is another name for Israel. All right, you Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans. The Lord said to preach this word unto y'all, man. Because as we already established that the word of the Lord is only for the nation of Israel. All right. He said, blow ye a trumpet in Zion. He didn't say to blow it to the Chinese man. He didn't say to blow it to the Japanese man, the Arab man. All right. The East Indian man. He said, blow ye the trumpet in Zion. Zion is another name for Israel. The word Zion comes from the Hebrew word to Zion, which means monument. Because we represent the Lord. We are the Lord's monument, his chosen people. All right. Blow ye a trumpet in Zion and sound an alarm in my holy mountain. All right. Which is the scriptures, man. All right. That's what the true prophets of the Lord were set up to do, man. To blow that trumpet in Zion, the word of the Lord, man. This is that banner that we are lifting up. All right. When we're out on the highways and hedges, when we're doing these videos, all right, we're blowing that trumpet, man. These videos are like epistles, all right? They're video epistles, man. All right, this is how we're feeding the sheep, man. All right, blow ye a trumpet in Zion and sound alarm in my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble. For the day of the Lord cometh, for it is nigh at hand. Yeah, because that's what Yahweh Shah always spoke, man. For the kingdom of heaven is at hand, man. All right? The day of the Lord is right here. The scriptures say that, matter of fact, let's get that, Romans 13, all right, and 11, all right. No, is it 13? Yeah, all right. It says, and that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep. Yeah, you Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans, you have to wake up out of sleep, man. You are the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speaks of. You are God's chosen people, all right? Because you're not woke, all right? You people like to think that you woke, all right, and that you know something. Nah, you people are still sleeping, man, all right? See, you're not woke until you know that you're an Israelite and that you know that Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, is the devil that the Bible speaks of. Then you are woke, all right? But you people are asleep, man. You Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans are asleep. You don't know who you are, and you don't know who your enemy is. You don't know who the devil is, man. You have no idea what the hell is going on, all right? You wake up, you go to work, don't know what the hell is happening around you. You people are nothing but brainwashed dummies, a bunch of brainwashed slaves, zombies walking around with no brain, man, fast asleep, man. But that's why the Lord set up prophets, all right, to wake up the people, to stir them by the way of remembrance, like we read before, man. All right. That's why the Lord said, blow ye a trumpet in Zion. The job of a prophet, all right, is to blow that trumpet, to wake up the people, to wake up the elect, all right, the nation of Israel. All right, blow ye the trumpet of Zion. The trumpet that we blown is the scriptures. All right. That's the trumpet that we're blowing. That's the alarm we are sounding. You understand? All right. So it says right here, Romans 13:11, and that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake up out of sleep. For our salvation is nearer than we believe. Yeah, the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Right? Our salvation is near. The Lord is getting ready to crack them clouds and take us out of this hellhole that we're living in, man. All right, he's getting ready to save us from the hand of the so-called white man, because right now we're living in hell. We're living in slavery and captivity, man. And this is what the Lord is coming back to do, man. All right, to save us from underneath the hand of the so-called white man, to save us from this hell that we're living in, man. All right, this is the good news. This is the good tidings that we're preaching unto our people. But only the elect are going to hear it, man. The 1/3. All right. The good news is that the Lord is coming to save our people, all right? You Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans, the Israelites, man. The word of the Lord is only for us. It's for no other people. Our people are the ones that need saving. No other nation needs saving. Our people are the ones that are lost and destroyed to oblivion, man. Our people are done up out here. They're the farthest thing from knowing who the hell they are. They're the farthest thing from knowing the truth, man. They're beyond destroyed, man. All right, and that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than we believed. All right. So let's get it again, all right? Blow ye the trumpet in Zion and sound an alarm in my holy mountain, all right? And that's what the true prophets of the Lord are doing, man. They're sounding that alarm. They're blowing that trumpet in Zion, all right? They're preaching, all right, the good tidings, the good news unto the nation of Israel. You Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans, all right? Let me get Jeremiah 6 one more time, because there's another precept that I want to get. So before I get that precept, I just want to go over it one more time, man. All right, embed it in your brain, man. All right, because there's a saying that one of my elders say, Apostle Gabar, man. All right, he said that repetition is the father of skill, man. All right, he always says that, man. All right, also, all right, Jeremiah 6:17. Also, I set watchmen over you, saying, hearken to the sound of the trumpet, which is the word of the Lord. All right, that's what we're saying to y'all, man. Listen up. All right, that's why we're preaching this, man. All right, but they said we will not hearken, and that's you 2/3. You Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans. All right, 2/3 of y'all are not going to hearken. You're going to be destroyed. All right, for not listening to what the prophets have told you, man. All right, so that's why I want to get Ezekiel. Man, there's so many scriptures I want to get. Ezekiel, let's get Ezekiel 3. All right. Matter of fact, let's get Ezekiel 2. All right, Ezekiel 2 and 5, it says, and they whether they will hear, all right, or whether they will forbear. Matter of fact, and they whether, I'll start at 5, all right. It says, and they whether they will hear or whether they will forbear, for they are a rebellious house. Yeah, so the true prophets of the Lord, all right, are supposed to teach this truth, man. We're supposed to blow that trumpet, all right, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear, man. All right, whether they're going to listen or not, all right, we still got a job to do, man. All right, we still got to preach this truth, man. All right, letting you know what's about to happen. All right, so when it does happen, you going to know that a prophet has been among you, man, and you're going to feel ashamed that when all these prophecies that come to pass that we've been telling y'all, man, all right, because our job is to get you ready, man, all right, but since y'all don't want to listen, you're going to feel ashamed in that day when all these prophecies come to pass and you didn't want to hearken, man. You're going to be destroyed in that day. Whoo! All right, and they, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear, they are a rebellious house. Because like we broke down before, you Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans, you are the most hard-headed people, man. You rebel against the Lord, all right? The last thing you want to do is hearken unto the word of the Lord, man. All right? Keep the laws and all that, man. All right? Yet shall they know that there has been a prophet among them. Yeah, so when all these prophecies come to pass, like the mark of the beast, which is the excuse me, which is the micro C hip, all right, that digital MARK they want to implant in you, all right, that's the MOTB. That's what's known as the mark of the beast in the Bible. That's one of the most greatest prophecies that's getting ready to come to pass, man. All right, and when this comes to pass, man, you gonna know that a prophet has been among you, man. We told you that this is what's getting ready to happen, man, because this is scriptural. All right, let me get let's go down to 7. It says, and thou shalt speak my words unto them. Yeah, because that's what the true prophets of the Lord are doing. We're speaking the word of the Lord, man. We're speaking his words unto the people, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear, for they are most rebellious. Yeah, you Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans, you are the most hard-headed, stiff-necked, rebellious people, all right, when it comes to the Most High, man. You don't want to hearken, all right? So let's get Ezekiel 33. Excuse me. Ezekiel 33. All right, starting at the 30th verse. All right. It says, also, thou son of man, the children of thy people still are talking against thee by the walls and in the doors of the houses, and speak one to another, every one to his brother, saying, come, I pray you, and hear what is the word that cometh forth from the Lord. All right, yeah, because this is what they say when the true prophets and the true servants are out on, when they're out preaching on the highways and hedges, the word of the Lord. All right, you got people, all right, gathering together, all right, telling other people, let's go see what these people are about. Let's see what the word of the Lord is, man. Let's see what these people are saying, man. All right, because they like to scoff, they like to scorn, they like to mock, all right? But that's what the scriptures say, man, all right? In the last days there shall come scorners and mockers, all right? After their own lust, all right, being wicked as hell, all right? Also, thou son of man, the children of thy people, yeah, our own people, all right, still are talking against thee by the walls and in the doors of the houses, and speak one to another, every one to his brother, saying, come, I pray you, and hear what is the word of the, and hear what is the word that cometh forth from the Lord. And they come unto thee as the people cometh, and they sit before thee as my people, and they hear thy words. Yeah, so when we're out preaching on the highways and hedges, the true prophets of the Lord, and Lord willing, I'm part of that number, part of the elect, all right? Lord willing, I'm part. Lord willing, I am a true prophet of the Lord. All right. It says, and they sit before thee as my people, and they hear thy words. Yeah, they come up when they're out, when we're out on the highways and hedges. They come up. All right. They act like they're listening, but they're really not listening. All right. They sit there. All right. They scoff and scorn. All right. They mock. All right. It says, And they come unto thee as people cometh, and they sit before thee as my people, and they hear thy words, but they will not do them. All right, because the scriptures say, be not hearers of the word only, but be doers of the word. All right, and they hear thy words, but they will not do them. For with their mouth they show much love, but with their heart goeth after their covetousness. And lo, thou art unto them as a very lovely song of one that has a pleasant voice. Yeah, because when we're out on the highways and hedges, all right, we're like a show unto them, man. All right, people think we're out there, when we're out there on the highways and hedges, all right, people think we're bugged out, we're crazy and all that. All right, we're like a show, man, a play unto them. All right, like they're sitting out on the bleachers and we're on stage or something, man. All right, in their eyes, we're just like a show, man. All right, at a fair or something, man. All right, they have no idea, man. They have no idea. And lo, thou art unto them as a very lovely song of one that has a pleasant voice, and and can play well on an instrument. For they hear thy words, but they do them not. All right. And when this cometh to pass, what cometh to pass? All the prophecies that we're speaking. America being destroyed in World War III, being wiped off the face of this earth by nuclear fire, all right, by nuclear missiles in World War III, all right. The mark of the beast, which is the digital C-hip, they want to implant in you, all right, to make you a slave. All right, those are the prophecies that we're speaking. Martial law, all right, famine, death and hell, pain and misery, all that is coming to America. Right, this is what the true prophets of the Lord are speaking. And when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come, then shall they know a prophet has been among them. And that's when they're going to be ashamed. All right. And we're going to be honored in that day. Lord willing, I'm part of that number. And when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come, then shall they know a prophet has been among them, man. All right. You're gonna say, this is him, man. All right. That is him, man. All right. So, I hope, I hope I got my point across, man. Blowing that trumpet, man. All right. That's the job of a prophet. All right. And Lord willing, I hope this lesson was edifying. All right. To whoever may be watching it out there. All right. I'm not even sure what I'm going to title this video, though. All right. To be honest, because, yeah, I think I'm gonna just call it blow ye a trumpet. All right. So, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. With that, I want to say, call Halayim, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah Kudash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth and who rule well in this truth. Shout out to the 144,000 and the rest of the elect that's scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. Peace and mercy unto you. You Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans, you Seminole Indians, West Indians, Haitians, and Brazilians. You are the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speaks of. You are the true chosen people of the book. All right. So with that being said, until the next one, shalom, shalom.